What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Method Debrief. This is episode 7. Nando has returned.
I'm back.
Nobody knows what he was actually doing last week.
Don't worry about it.
Should be a short episode today.
Yeah.
Nothing really new to go over.
No.
Nothing really new.
Can you hold your mic again? 7 episodes deep. Can't even
Keep
hold the
fucking
mic.
up, man.
So, yeah, like I said, short episode this week. Nothing really crazy happened. We have a few tweaks we want to make to the next coming weeks. Sorry.
The car will
So you want to go over what you were mentioning before? So let's wrap up the week, discuss what happened this week, and then let's dive into the changes.
Yeah, I mean, to talk about this app making mistakes.
errors.
I take responsibility as well. And to fix it, I'm only going to program a week in advance. So I'm better on top of everything. Usually I did a month in advance.
Yeah.
It wasn't working out that well.
Now you could probably remember stuff.
Now I
Easier
can actually
to-
remember stuff. And we're getting rid of active recovery day.
Yeah. Fuck
My
that shit.
favorite day. I guess no one cares about
That's most favorite day when
active
it comes to the
recovery.
gym at 4 a.m.
So basically what we originally planned on doing, I forget what episode we talked about, we're going to separate Saturday's workout,
Yep.
is cardio
and the Metcon.
and the Metcon only, strength and accessories on active recovery day moving forward.
Should be
Maybe not
good.
moving forward. Phase 3.
Then that would be the Friday before.
So next week will be the same. But yeah, pretty much most of the feedback I've gotten also is that the workouts are getting easier. I think you guys should be thanking me, if anything, because you guys are getting better. Ungrateful. But the comp Metcon was horrible in many ways.
What was he gonna remind me?
It was quite painful.
Renegade row, farmer carry, sandbag over shoulder, and fat bar power clean.
Yeah. So
That sounds like it fucking sucks.
yes,
To be honest,
sounds like you didn't do it.
I didn't. Yeah.
So it basically was 6, 8, 10, 8, 6.
Yep.
And the only thing that was constant was the farmer carries. So we have on the program fat bar power cleans. I didn't do that.
I did that.
I did it with dumbbells,
Okay.
and it still hurt
It's
a
so
lot.
fucking hard with the dumbbells. So
Like the Renegade rows and then the farmer carries, it's not that bad. You get over it, right? I was thinking 70s, still possible. As soon as I went to go do 3 reps of the power cleans, my arms stopped working.
I'm just
Stopped.
like such the opposite. I think the
My
dumbbells
grip
are
was
harder.
failing, everything, and it's exactly what like we were working
what it was
towards.
supposed
But
to, yeah.
my grip was failing, and I was just like using every ounce of muscle that I had
I watched you
to
do
get that dumbbell
It
up
was kind of fun.
towards, like, after 10, I was like, all right, it's going to get easier. It did not. By the last set, I emptied the tank on that one. So it was bad. It was bad. Good work, a good workout, but bad at the same time.
Yeah, the pull day. I did that workout today. The power clean. Oh no, the deadlift. The deadlift
Yeah.
and the
Barbell deadlift.
yeah, dumbbell power clean. That's a great combo. I love that. But I did fat bar deadlift today instead of doing regular
Yeah.
deadlift.
So, I mean, that's another thing. Like, moving forward, everything's going to be, like we said last week, it's going to be at the highest standard. We expect everyone to do the power cleans with the barbell.
Yeah.
So, like, that one, just because you're doing it with the barbell deadlifts, obviously it's not possible to do both. But in the future, in phase 3, I already started working on that one. There's barbell complexes. So it's so basically you're gonna be doing like, let's just say, for example, 6 deadlifts, 3 cleans, vice versa,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. I think this week was the first week that I could not get to the accessories.
Really?
Yeah, I think this was the first week that I was like, wow, I'm so shot
Yeah.
that I couldn't even, like, I would try to get to the accessories and I'd be like, okay, I'm just going to do curls and tricep pushdowns and I'm leaving. Like, this is the first week I was like, wow, I got to go home.
Yeah. And that's the thing.
thing,
And you want to get rid of active recovery day. Crazy.
Mo's fault for getting rid of it.
I think we should get rid of it. On Friday is my only gripe. Just making Friday an accessory day would be helpful.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's
okay.
going to be strength and accessory, and then Saturday will just be that cardio and metcon.
Or should it be cardio accessories? Strength metcon.
Cardio accessories.
That wouldn't be a bad
You
idea,
know what?
actually. I kind of like that better.
Let's get some feedback on that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Would
for
you
the
guys
next couple
rather
weeks,
do
let's get a questionnaire about
Strength accessories or cardio access?
I kind of like the cardio and accessories.
Either way, both days are going to be shortened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But once again, also, since last week, a lot of people have the ability to rearrange their workouts, so nothing can change either. So
Yeah, I don't even think you gave me that access. Because I couldn't do it.
probably not.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
That's all right. That's whatever. I've heard people actually kind of like being able to do that.
Yeah, I mean, like certain days, if you know you're not going to be able to do it, or for example, one of the members, whenever they show up at nighttime, it's pure mayhem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
at the
it's
gym.
hard. Yeah.
You're not going to be able to do any turf work. You know, and some of the stuff now requires you to do like
Almost everything on the turf sometimes.
pretty much everything. Plus, now barbell stuff included, it's almost impossible, especially in that little playground area where all the cardio equipment is. Technically, you could do it, but it depends.
It's just hard because the gym is fucking packed.
You know, so
Yeah.
that's why, like, if you need to, you make substitutions, or
Pick
you
and
go
choose.
look for workouts that you know you're gonna not need any of those things.
Yeah.
You could sit, do the sandbag load, sprint, come back, do it again.
Yeah. One thing that I want to start doing is instructional level content of like some of the movements, because I think the videos that we have for on the app are good, but I think there's a lot of like cues and technique that people ask me on the side, like sandbag work, like, hey, like what's the most efficient way to do this and do that? And I think for complete, it's a good idea to do something like that. I don't necessarily think it would be, I mean, it won't hurt to have those types of videos for like power and sweat and whatever our other programs are. The only problem is like power, like I feel like form is so intricate and it's so like individualized, and like you could tell someone to brace this way, but then you learn like a different way, which works for you. So it's kind of hard. I never like watching the videos that are like form critique and like, hey, do this to optimize this. Like my hinges might be different.
Yeah, I can
Like-
tell you right now, it's probably a horrible idea, just because me coaching Olympic weightlifting, it was just, I could tell you one thing, I could tell him something different.
Yeah.
I could tell myself something completely different too.
I don't think we'll ever
to
get
solve the
into
same
that.
problem.
Yeah, I don't think we'll ever do those, but I do think we need to start getting into the more technique for
But
complete
fundamental
videos.
wise,
Yeah,
I could agree. Like,
Yeah.
this is how you do
The
this.
sandbag specifically.
Maybe for complete, we put out a poll or something. So
I
struggling
think,
with.
I think people want to know that.
And we can kind of, get an idea from there.
Yeah,
Make
definitely.
more in-depth videos.
Yeah.
yeah. That and one last thing, we're trying to get in contact with Everfit, who does the Method app platform, on how to fix the yardage and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Because we had somebody a couple of days ago ask me about, like, they asked us, like, what's the yardage or the meters, whatever it is.
Right.
Whatever the app allows us to input for the distance, that's it. Like, we can't change it.
Can't change it.
So that's what I've been manually going and doing myself, though.
Yeah. Math class, baby.
I've seen people, I was just like, why is that in yards?
Yeah, it's
And
super
I
weird.
manually switch it back to meters, because most of the cardio equipment, you could do meters, or like you could do miles, but then if you use miles, you're stuck with yardage.
Yeah. It's
So it's kind of
tricky.
weird. I didn't really care about the short distance ones, because like I don't care about like the box height. We're never gonna input that as like a measurement tool.
Yeah.
So a lot of it now is cutting back on features just because we overloaded. Like the other day, during the cardio workout or even the Metcon, you couldn't advance the workout unless you input something, and there's nothing really to input. So for most workouts, timing wise, if I'm hoping everyone is using their phones and like their watches, just time yourself. That's the only way to do it and keep track of it that way.
Yeah, I think
The app is horrible to
yeah,
also
the
actually.
app we are trying to provide everybody the tools that we want them to use. Sometimes there are tools like that and timers and stuff that we don't want that like they destroy the whole purpose of the workout. Yeah, so it's almost like if there's an issue, message us immediately and we'll fix it. I'm working out 4 a.m., so if anything gets fucked up, I just text Kevin. I'll be like, fix it now. Yeah. But like there's some days I don't make it. I don't make it there, or like I don't even start it. I just like fucking look what I'm doing, just go. Yeah. So
yeah, and now that was a thing, it's like now that I've given ability to people to rearrange their workouts, you're gonna stumble upon a mistake. And now also, I made this like a month and a half ago, so I have no recollection sometimes of like what I did. And even though I go ahead and double check my work, I looked at the same thing over and over again. I skipped right by it. You know, there's multiple times Nando's been like, there's a mistake on the Metcon, like whatever. And I'm just like, I literally looked at that yesterday. Didn't think there was anything wrong with it. There's something wrong with it. There was absolutely zero. It was one set. It was literally one set and done. And I was just like.
Well, that's why I think doing the week prior will
the week prior might help that.
Keep it fresh.
And also just human error on my part.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We're ready. We
took beta phase.
Yeah. Listen.
You know, power still needs to get released, but we're bottlenecked by YouTube.
Yeah,
YouTube is screwing us right now.
So maybe power's out by next debrief. Maybe.
So the thing is, we could release it. Some of the videos won't be attached to some of the exercises, but the program is done. We're actually gonna start cutting back on some stuff because. As much as we want people to do the mobility stuff, there's a lot of stuff that I know people are just going to skip and go straight to lifting. So it is the reason why it's taking so long is we put together an extensive dynamic warm-up, band warm-up, like hip stretches, everything to make it as useful as possible, not just a powerlifting program. With that said, it came with a lot of problems. We're trying to upload 50 different videos. We can't upload more than 10 a day. 10 at a time, yeah. So there's that.
That'll be done next week.
Easy. That's another problem for the future.
That'll be done soon.
Well, power soon.
Yeah, power soon.
Power will be coming soon. And sweat, I think, will be the fan favorite.
I think so, too.
You know, I'm looking forward to that.
I think a lot of people will enjoy that one.
I'm looking forward to that one. You got anything else?
That's pretty much it. I think we're good.
All right, guys. If you enjoyed the video, click that like button and subscribe. And what did you want them to let us know about before we were mentioning?
The Friday, Saturday split.
Yeah.
Either do you want strength accessories or do you want cardio accessories one day and cardio Metcon the other day or something like that?
Yeah. What would be a good
split?
But
basically, we're getting rid of active recovery day. You're still stuck with that one cardio day, which I'm starting to realize is very easy. So it's going to be longer form.
Yeah.
Whether it's lower intensity, so it kind of replaces the active recovery, but also Sunday Ruck Club, like we obviously work out together, but that like if you don't do it,
well, this
Sunday that's another
recipe.
This Sunday, this episode comes out on Sunday.
Yeah.
And by the time this episode comes out, it'll be 12 o'clock. So the people that I texted in the group, and I said, everybody needs to be at Sunday Ruck Club. Better be
there.
Yeah, they better be there.
Okay.
All right. See you guys next week.